A historic moment for Jammu and Kashmir as the much-anticipated Z-Morh Tunnel is set for its grand inauguration today. It's located in the picturesque Ganderbal district, and this strategic tunnel will significantly enhance connectivity between Srinagar and Sonamarg, providing an all-weather route for travellers. It's also expected to reduce travel time, bypassing the treacherous mountainous roads and ensure smooth access to Sonamarg, which is a popular tourist destination. Radhika.
Absolutely, Tanima. Named after Z-shaped stretch of road it bypasses, the tunnel eliminates the avalanche-prone section of the route that was often blocked for months due to heavy snowfall. In fact, travel time through this segment will now be reduced from over 2 hours to just 15 minutes. In fact, construction of the Zed-Morh Tunnel began in May 2015 as part of broader Zojila Tunnel project aimed at establishing uninterrupted access between Ladakh and Srinagar. We're joined by Nazir from the spot. Nazir, of course, as far as today is concerned, it is a historic day for J&K Prime Minister Modi to inaugurate this particular tunnel. Take us through the arrangements that have been put in place and, of course, the significance as far as this tunnel is concerned, which is, of course, expected to boost connectivity in the region.
Well, Prime Minister will be inaugurating this tunnel today, and he will be accompanied by Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Omar, Abdullah, Lieutenant Governor, Transport and Roadways Minister, and Dr. Jitendra Singh. This is a historic moment in many ways. Number one, first major project being inaugurated by the Prime Minister after election, recent election. And now Prime Minister coming here, opening this tunnel, which has a strategic value, not just for the, Ladakh. This is the first of the two major tunnels. It's a 6.4 kilometer long tunnel. Then you have a 14 kilometer long Zojila tunnel. Once that is completed, then you have a round the year, connectivity with the Ladakh. But this is the important first milestone, and what it will do for the tourism. Sonamarg, which is an important tourist destination, it remains, closed during the winters. Now it will remain open around the year. It could be one of the best skiing destinations because during the winters, because it was closed, skiing could not take place. We had only Gulmarg as our skiing destination. So it can open another skiing destination for the country. And also contribute a great deal in the economy and the livelihood of the people. And also, as I said, also this Amarnath Yatra, because this is also route to Amarnath Yatra. From Sonamarg, there are a few kilometers, you visit Baltal base camp for the Amarnath Yatra. So it is going to help Amarnath Yatris as well. So in a sense, this tunnel, which was a very difficult thing, first the foundation stone was laid in 2012. And then BRO was supposed to carry out the work, but
right, we seem to be having some sort of a technical issue there with Nazir. We'll try and get him back online as soon as possible. And in fact, I'm being told that Nazir is back with us. Nazir, as you were explaining that this has in fact been a long wait for the people of Jammu and Kashmir. The work started in 2012. It's finally seeing the light of day today. The inauguration by Prime Minister is set to take place in a few hours from now. While it's clearly going to be a major boost to tourism in that area, but are there any safety concerns which still remain?
Well, it is actually this would ensure the safety. This tunnel and also the, Zojila tunnel. That is why we see in October, this tunnel came under a major terror attack. 7 workers, including a doctor, Dr. Shahnawaz, were killed in a terror attack on October 20. That was, this tunnel was almost completed, but terrorists attacked those innocent people and they lost their lives. And look at the sacrifices people make for this vital piece of infrastructure, which is going to be a game changer here. So this tunnel, which would mean it has a strategic importance. As I said, 14 kilometer long tunnel, this Zojila tunnel, which would be India's longest road tunnel, is completed. It is going to be a game changer for the Ladakh, particularly Kargil. Kargil will be very, very close then, few hours travel from the Srinagar then. So really, it is a very, very important, project, and Prime Minister himself coming here, inaugurating this tunnel, clearly shows the importance, Prime Minister's leadership at the highest level of the country is attaching this project, coming here all the way from Delhi and inaugurating. And this is really, even this time, there's sub-zero temperature here in Sonamarg area. It is several degrees below freezing point, but despite this freeze, a large number of people are expected to attend the rally also here, which will be addressed by the Prime Minister after inauguration of the tunnel.
Right, Nazir
All right,
there giving
you,
us
Nazir, for
all the
getting us those
explanation.
details.
Right, go ahead, Radhika.
Yes, that's
Yes,
right.
Abhi.
You know, as Nazir was pointing out, Tanima, of course, a Z-Morh Tunnel all set to open today. It is a major infrastructure push in J&K, and it is this tunnel that will ensure safety and security of the region, is what Nazir has said. Of course, it is a gateway to Ladakh, a boost to tourism, and a key corridor certainly between Srinagar and Ladakh. Thank you, Nazir, for getting us all those details.
Right, and to discuss this further, I'm joined on the broadcast by Mr. Nasir Shah, convener of Tourism Subcommittee of PhD CCI in the Kashmir region. Mr. Shah, thank you so much for speaking to us here on NDTV. If you can just tell us from the perspective of the tourists, what kind of tourism infrastructure upgrade can we expect over the next few months now that the tunnel is opening today?
Yeah, thank you for inviting me on this show. It is going to be a great boom as far as first the tourism is concerned. I tell because Sonamarg is coming up with a much better, infrastructure. Let's say we will have now skiing coming up in Sonamarg. We will have world-class skiing facilities in Sonamarg, and hotels already are there, which are in a level of 4-star or 5-star compatibility category, and definitely it will give tourism flip during the winter also, because in winter we used to only have tourists going there half the way for a day trip and coming back. Now this will be a great chance for tourists to stay there, experience that place, and enjoy better winter tourism in Sonamarg than any other place. And with the addition of facilities, Department of Tourism has decided to go for ski lifts and all those things. This will certainly give a boost to winter tourism. That is one part of it. That is up to Sonamarg. But when we talk further beyond the economy activity towards tourism to Ladakh, that will also give a great flip to Ladakh tourism, because tourists in winter were a little bit hesitant to go to Leh because the road was not open. They would only have to travel by air. They had limited options to see. But this will give them an option of visiting Kargil, then visiting Leh, Ladakh, and coming back the same route also if they wish, or they can fly back. Economically also, it is going to give a great relief to people of Ladakh. First and foremost, I think it's more important to understand that Ladakh was initially long back. I think in 80s and 70s, it used to be cut off for 4, 5, 6 months. But with the advanced technology of the Bacon authorities, army, the level of this road opening was much faster. It would close by December and open in March. And it would just remain closed for maximum 2 or 3 months. But with the facility like now with the Z-Morh Tunnel,
and then this is a boost to connectivity, boost to economy, boost to tourism. My question really is, of course, there is a lot of concern as far as security is concerned. So given the increased security operations in the region here, what long-term security strategies are required to protect this critical infrastructure, according to you?
I believe security is an important aspect, and we should not compromise on that. So this tunnel should be well equipped with security parameters, and there should be no harm in that, because no one can say you leave it open and just move it like that, because security is it's a very important issue, and no one can take a chance to have some issues over there. So if they have some security parameters like thorough check of the vehicles or passengers, I think initially they will have to do with that, and if they feel if it is important. Otherwise, to happen, God forbid. But if the authorities feel that security has to be kept for this tunnel, it's up to them.
Right, Mr. Nasir Shah there making very important points on a day which is significant for Jammu and Kashmir, as this very strategic corridor is set to open today. The inauguration going to be done none other than by Prime Minister Modi himself in a short while from now. Mr. Nasir Shah, thank you so much for joining us here on NDTV.